Hello everybody, welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash and today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and discuss what's happening with it. And before we get into that, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated to the hottest trends in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXS Crypto, and if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangyako with the zero at the end. You can click this link here in my bio where I post market updates. Excuse me, that's not here. Right, so you can click this link here in my bio. It will take you to my YouTube channel where I post market updates and my take on the market. And the setups that I post here are basically updated on my Telegram channel, which can be found by clicking this link here. Right, so let's get into Bitcoin and what's happening with it, right? It's really interesting what's happening right now, and I am honestly a little worried. Yeah, let me just quickly give you a brief outlook of what's happening here. We have the range high here at 32.5K roughly, and we have range low at 19.6K. The price after the crash, right, it reversed the mean, bounced or rejected at the midpoint, came back down. August low was formed at 19,539. Price deviated below that, then recovered above it, quickly rushed higher and set up a weekly high at 22,850. And after that, the price basically crashed down here. I was expecting price to bounce off of the previous monthly low, but it kind of failed to do that, and it crashed lower, created a lower low relative to 7 September, and then we had another low after the what was that, the FOMC meeting and the Fed interest rate hike by 75 basis points. Right, so after this, you could clearly see that the price formed lower low here, but the other side was forming higher high, which was a bullish sign, right? So I woke up the next day. It was around 11 a.m. when the Fed announced the rate hikes, and it basically decided to long Bitcoin around 18,800. Yep, somewhere around here. This is where I longed Bitcoin, and yeah, things were going pretty good, and I was expecting Bitcoin price to crash again, right? And that's what's happening right now. On a 1 hour time frame, you can see expected the price to. I'm still expecting the price to come back down to this level here and bounce off of here, but things are looking kind of saucy right now. Let's before we get into the different Bitcoin chart here, I just want to show you that there is this inclined trend line which has been serving as support. The price broke down below it on the first drop below the monthly low. After that, the price has recovered above this resistance box here, extending from 46 to 43. And right now, what we need is for the price to kind of stay inside this box, but probably even retest this declining, increasing trend line here. And if we get something like this, right, bounce off of this, and then we go higher, then it's basically like a go signal, right? That's what needs to happen from an RSI perspective. But if we want this level to kind of hold, then I'm expecting the price action to behave something like this. And then we go up, recover above this, consolidate here for quite some time, and finally break above this trend line that you see here, and then go up. And this is what I'm expecting from Bitcoin. It might be a very slow consolidation, but a lot of people are expecting Bitcoin price to. Okay. So a lot of traders on Twitter, they're expecting Bitcoin price to break down the support floor and then sweep the June 18th lows at 17,953. Now that is a possible scenario, and I've seen a lot of investors, like a lot of traders, expect that. But that is one reason why I don't think that's going to happen, and that's kind of been my working thesis. And yeah, so let's see what happens, right? If we were to expect that kind of scenario, right? Like even though it doesn't happen, we still have to prepare for that scenario. So as a result, I want to take a look at that particular outlook and what would happen and how you should prepare yourself for that. Right, so we're currently in a 4 hour time frame here. You can see I've marked out a potential scenario on how things could evolve here. Right, if the price kind of fails to stay around that support level that we just discussed, there's a pretty good chance it'll come down back into the August low, bounce here, ricochet off of this, potentially form this descending triangle. If we get this descending triangle, then it's obviously a bearish development that happens. And then once we get a breakdown of the August low, it could happen today, it could happen tomorrow, or it could happen after a while of consolidation here. When it does happen, right, the only liquidity the only place where the liquidity is present is this June 18th swing low or June 19th swing low at 17,570, 17,593, whatever you want to right? So that is the bearish side of things that you have to expect. So to conclude, right, things will kind of resolve once we, like, if you're expecting a bullish outlook, right, you want RSI to kind of hold this inclined trend line and the support level that I just discussed, and a bounce here followed by a flip of the monthly the August low at 19,539. We need to flip this level into support floor, and once we do that, it's just a go sign, right? Price is going to go up, break above this declining trend line since May 31. And once we get a break out above this level, it's a previous weekly high, which the market makers are going to target, which is 22,850. Right. So the short-term target is 20,737. That is after we flip the monthly low. And once we flip 20,737, it's a straight move back to the previous weekly high at 22,850. Right. Ideally, I would love for Bitcoin price to produce some sort of a retest of the previous monthly high or a sweep of previous monthly high at 25,200. And if we get that, I think it's going to be a really good place to kind of short, because you can, if not this, I think we could see a pretty good double bottom. Then it would really set up this particular base here for a breakdown. Like once we get a breakdown, so say the price goes up to 25K, right? And the rejection here followed by a breakdown of this base that is formed here right now would be the confirmation that Bitcoin price is going to head down to probably 12K, 13K, 15K, whatever level, right? That's basically my take on Bitcoin. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.